I hope it sticks in your mind. Ever since 1854, it has been known that fluoride is one of the most potent inhibitors of thyroid function. Now that's since 1854. Function of your thyroid is one of the most important things in your body because your hormones are developed by your thyroid, along with other areas of your body, especially your pituitary gland and your pineal are involved. Fluoride affects the thyroid function. You can either be hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism. The one that I have is hypo, which means that you end up being lethargic and slow. So anyone with fatigue or depression, maybe you need to be examined to find out whether you are suffering from hypothyroidism. I saw a local doctor yesterday talking about hypothyroidism. Oh, that's very common in this area. Think about it. And I will also make a list of other issues that also have hypothyroidism as a base. But quite often you will be diagnosed as having arthritis or some of the other effects that possibly the doctor hasn't looked at whether or not the basis of that comes from hypothyroidism, which means that your thyroid is not working properly. Also AD and ADHD, where kids are hyperactive, that could be hyperthyroidism. I went to a mental forum in Laurelton, and one of the people working at the Camden Haven High School said they have 300 children there. 100 have a medically diagnosed mental illness. That shocked me. 1/3 of the students at one of our high schools. So what's that percentage? What's a third? What's that happening? Why are we seeing so many aggravating actions within our young people? Maybe we must be looking at the actions associated with hypothyroidism or hyper. Now that affects your physical, mental and emotional. So it's right across the board. I'll read some of those out. One of the most prevalent basic ailments and one of the least diagnosed, contributing to horrendous medical costs, is hypothyroidism, means low thyroid function. There are more than 64 symptoms of low thyroid function. The most prevalent of which are some of today's most common disorders, fatigue and depression. And I'm pretty sure just about everybody in this room knows of someone, or maybe you yourself, suffer from fatigue and depression. Not both at the same time, but you could be just mildly fatigued. So get your thyroid checked.
So while you're turning the pages there, basically what you're saying amongst this is that because we're using these new buzzwords like ADHD and all these other things out there, so from your experience, we're basically saying that, or you're basically saying that no one's really doing the back research, no one's going backwards to track back to find the solution of this. They're actually just trying to put band-aids on it as they move forward. So from your experience and the people that you talk to in your circle, is this changing? Is that culture changing? Are we starting to look backwards to try and find out what the source of this is?
I don't see any evidence of it. With the research that I do, of course I talk to doctors as well. See, doctors are not trained the same as naturopaths or nutritionists. We are trained for preventive medicine. Doctors are trained for diagnose and treat. So they don't really know the cause. If you ask the doctor what caused it, it will come down to stress. There are numerous ways of creating stress within the body, and chemical pollution is one of them, and that's where fluoride comes into it. Once you have hypothyroidism, fluoride is a very dangerous element to have. Back in the old days, they used to use fluoride to lower hyperthyroidism. So if you are suffering hypothyroidism and you drink the water, what's going to happen? You're going to get worse. Now with hypothyroidism, your blood pressure goes down, your body temperature goes down, until you feel like an ice block. I asked the doctors, what is the lowest temperature that is dangerous, that if something happens, I need to ring an ambulance and get myself to hospital? Do you know they don't have anything on the lower scale? So in other words, you have to make up your own mind whether you need to get to the hospital or whether suddenly you're going to die of a heart attack. Because that's what's going to happen if it gets too low. They have a temperature that goes up that gives you a sign that you are heading towards a cardiac arrest, but not the other way around.
Okay.
So that's very interesting.
Thanks, Nick. I just want to, at this point, jump in if I can and ask Andrew Stoner if he'd like to address the audience just quickly. He's got to trip off somewhere else, so I'd like you to come up. Please don't make him welcome.
Thanks very much, David. Look, I'm here today because I do believe this is an issue of sufficient concern. I don't know about the science. Some politicians will tell you they know everything. I don't. But I do know there's sufficient doubt about this whole issue. There's doubt on two fronts. One is whether this is actually going to produce what the government tells us it's going to produce, and that's better teeth in our kids. Frankly, I have serious doubts about that. In fact, we do have some fluoridated areas where kids' teeth are worse than in non-fluoridated areas. So I've got some real doubts. Myself, my mother gave my siblings and I fluoride tablets when we were little kids, and I've got a mouthful of fillings. So I don't know how effective this stuff really is. The other doubt, of course, is about the long-term health effects, and there are many studies, scientific studies. Some say no, some say yes, but there's an element of doubt, which leads me to the next issue, and that is the process, the proper process, and the aspects of democracy. Well, in this state, it seems that when it comes to this issue, there is no democracy. You're just told you're going to have it, full stop. And in fact, we've got a state government that's been in power for about 15 years now, and they really don't seem to care at all about the will of the people or the democratic process. They inserted into the Health Act in New South Wales the power to override local councils. I understand that the Hastings Council hasn't disagreed with this anyway, but if they did, the state government would still override them. They did it in with the Kempsey Council, because I've been through this issue with the Macleay Valley as well, and I've asked a lot of questions in the Parliament about this issue,